sleeping more, cold compresses, blah, 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 blah,
Yo.
and blah. One, that's way too much work. And two, don't worry, there's Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men. All you have to do is wash your face daily and then rub in some Particle
Yo,
for
what's
30
good? What's
seconds,
good, people?
and boom. You'll look a lot less like that guy. And a lot more like this guy. Particle 6-in-1 Face Cream for Men. First of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically for men. Fights eye bags, dark spots, and wrinkles. Visit ParticleMen.com and use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Plus,
don't do it
got
today.
free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee. www.ParticleMen.com. Because seeing is believing.
Yo, what's up? What's up, people? I see you guys starting to come in. I don't know why the connection is not great today, but yeah, what's good? What's good, people? God damn, Stream East, really? I might just use a feed off YouTube or something, bro. Stream East lately, man. All the feeds, bro. I don't get it, man. They're so bad. Like, why, man? Why, bro?
On the bench,
right?
And things change, and you know, discipline is really not punishment, but
let's go, man. Today's a huge day.
By
huge.
taking something that's
Such
significant to them away, and everybody wants to play. So when you can't take playing away, you can change behavior, and that's what Florida State needs to do.
So they're not benching enough guys.
According to their record, Steve, we're going to change some behavior for the Seminoles today and cover the 21.
I just want to thank Florida State because the week they won against Cal, they were on this board, but we're not taking them today. Miami
You're not
lays
worried
their
about
number.
that 21.
No. Playing to prove. Haven't
Hold
beaten them
up.
in 3 years.
I'm
Last
gone.
time
Hold
Florida
on,
State
hold
went
on.
there, Florida State won 45-3.
As long as Cam
Trying
Ward's
to,
out there,
Yeah,
life is good.
mess
Life
around
is
with
good.
this
on the other
stuff
side,
here. Stream East, yeah.
$65 million.
Yeah, man, it's nothing great lately.
Next year.
Nothing
Hopefully,
great
give it
lately.
a good go.
Think about the fortunes if Florida State
Not
had gotten
the
Cam
best.
Ward. Just saying.
Yeah.
ABC, 3:30
shit,
Eastern
what'd I
Time.
do?
It's homecoming on Saban Field. Alabama and Missouri. Alabama's in the throes of despair,
Man,
having
why is
lost
it like
2 of
that?
the last 3. You see what they have in front of them, including tripping a couple of weeks to LSU.
Might not be able to
is
edit
an
this right now.
elimination game for the college football playoff for all practical purposes for both Alabama and Missouri.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just leave it. Sorry, I'm screwing around with this.
But the way they both been
Yo,
playing,
what's
I'm
up,
not so
man?
sure that should be the farthest thing
Can you
for
discuss the
their
betting
mind right
splits
now.
for LSU and
Incredible
A&M?
story
Yeah,
last week, right,
LSU's
with
a
Brady
public
Cook.
dog, man.
You know, he goes down early in that
I
game.
mean,
Actually goes to the hospital.
One point. You know, it's basically a pick 'em, but yeah, LSU's public, man.
Comes back,
Big time
and
public for sure.
scores late to end up
Not to
leading them
mention,
to a
at least-
victory
at least
over Auburn.
the vibe
Sounds like
that
he's going
I
to try
get
to go again today.
He's
If
like
anybody can do it, it's just
everybody
get
that
Brady Cook
gives out
starting back,
predictions
Noel
and
is
picks or
out.
whatever. Like
To me,
all the
Alabama, it's not
professionals
about
in the
who they're
industry.
playing.
Seems like
It's
everybody's on LSU, and you know, just take it for what it is,
about
man.
what's been happening
LSU's
and trying
been
to get
playing
better.
good
Too many
football.
penalties,
They have
turning
been
the
playing
football
better.
over, too many mental mistakes
Like,
on
are we really
defense.
going to forget that this team
they've
doesn't
got
have
to
defense?
find a way to kind of don't worry about who you're playing. Just get
I
right
don't know.
because.
By the way,
Milroe
guys, if you're
looks
just
like
coming through the
old
live
Milroe.
stream,
They don't
hit the
find
like
it-
button
they
because
don't
I
have an
just
identity
went
right
live
now
like
on
a
an
couple
offense.
minutes
I
ago,
concur, and
so
you got a
it'll
tough
let
guy
like most of the usual group know that I'm live. Obviously, everybody isn't in here right
in the
now. We
play.
usually
I
have
mean,
like
this is going to be
60,
a tough
70
game for
people
this
in here,
Alabama
so
team. And
just hit
this
that
is the
like
first
button
time
quick. It'll
since
let most of the other
2006
people know
that
we're
they've
live,
had
and we'll get
2
some more
losses
people in
the
here and get more
SEC
opinions
before
going, man.
November.
Start
And
picking up some
you know, they
plays.
lose to Vandy, they lose to Tennessee last
Crack stream, yeah, I've heard about that too, man. Definitely have heard about
week.
that.
Sandwich in between was a 2-point win over South Carolina. So you're talking about they could have had 3 straight SEC losses
college
before
game day,
November.
man, with
Team kind of
connections.
settles in, and I know Kalen DeBoer's
I don't
going
know
to have
what's
to
going
build
on
his
with that.
own team.
Can
his own
Washington
culture, his own
cover
roster,
against
but
Indy?
Missouri, very good. Brady Cook goes to the hospital.
Can-
Comes
I mean,
back, plays
can
the same
they?
game.
Sure.
He's going in there with a point.
Of course they
proof.
can.
Alabama loses another one. They're
It
going to be.
happens.
I mean, it's going to be
I think Indy's
insane
pretty
down there in
good, too.
Alabama, and it's all because the standard down
What
there.
are the splits on that? All right, I'm gonna give this like one more. Stream East, man. I'm about to
You'll
find a different
These are the
feed.
games you'll win. October, you don't
God damn,
lose,
bro.
and that's because they had to go for so long.
Yeah, but Kalen did something this
Indiana,
week which I thought was
man,
interesting. TNT
Yeah, Indiana is
takes
extremely
no
public.
talent. You know, all these things.
Indiana
that have been going
is extremely public.
wrong really are not talent
crazy
oriented.
land.
They're mental errors of snap count, all these different things. And I think the number one thing Alabama has to do is not worry about winning. They have to worry about getting back to playing to a standard. Because I think if they play to a standard,
I don't know about
with
the quarterback
have,
situation with Missouri, man.
Come out on top. There's so much pressure.
You think Washington wins outright over Indiana?
The players, they get anxious. They're worried about outcomes instead of focusing on what's in front of them and playing one play at a time. And that's what
Washington's pretty good, man. They're pretty good.
It's amazing. He never had signs up that said win games, win national championships.
I mean, how good is Indiana?
It's
really?
right now today.
Just getting
Indiana and BYU. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Are these teams really this good? All right.
just execution and following that process.
That's the thing. Yeah, I mean the transition, especially one like this.
Every time I click on the stream,
to
possibly change to a different stream.
The same thing really could be said for Missouri. Missouri came into the season with all of these lofty expectations. Their record's fine, but they haven't played great. Pete Thamel joins us right now. And if Missouri's going to go in to Bryant-Denny, Saban Field there and get the win, they're going to need a big
Where
game
is
to
this
move the
game
burden,
day
Pete.
today?
They sure are, Reese. Back in October of 2021, St. Louis native Luther Burden picked Missouri over Georgia and Alabama. It gave Missouri immediately one of the best recruits in school history, and Burden told us it's the best decision he ever made. Part of that decision was keeping him close to the local community that helped shape him.
It's a big day, guys. 72% of bets on Indiana
during his youth.
The third is back home.
Yeah,
in St. Louis.
I'm seeing 69%. But the money line is 94% Indiana. So yeah, there might be a little bit more than just the spread coming into the equation on this one, man.
It's leaning and
upset.
Can barely hold itself up. Really, that's how I was when I lived there too. Every day it was shootout, like literally right here. Like we go to sleep just listening to gunshots, like it's normal though.
Lots of parlays using them. Absolutely, you are so right about that.
There was just so
Indiana
much
money
stuff,
line
going on at
is
the time,
in
like
plenty of parlay early window. You know, it's in the noon kickoff for Eastern time. Yeah, that's a very good point. A lot of parlays.
For Burden, this was home.
A lot of parlays, man. I guarantee it. People scroll down the list. They see a noon game. They see Indiana. They think, yeah, I don't know about the spread, man. 6.5. I guess that's a little sketchy, but man, I can throw a minus 205 money line into all my parlays with an undefeated team at home.
Without going into a lot of detail,
it's a wonderful point. It's kind of an NFL angle.
And he absorbed it. He had his goals early, and he knew he didn't want to be on the street.
What are your guys' biggest upsets of the day?
Nation's top-rated offensive recruit committed to the University
Vanderbilt.
of Missouri.
Is Vanderbilt going to get another one done?
Taking his talents,
I don't know.
Just 2 hours away, but worlds apart from the neighborhood he grew up in.
Everybody wanted him. Everybody knew he was talented. For the moment that we had him, we needed him.
It was the best decision of my life because I really found a home outside of St. Louis. This is like my real home.
Burden has excelled in his 3 years at Mizzou, emerging as one of the nation's top receivers and a projected first-round NFL draft pick.
He is becoming more of a national star in college football.
Despite his success, Luther says he remains committed.
Georgia State over App State. Community. I could see that because I watched one App State game this year, and it was
happy to be here. I'm happy,
so I haven't looked into that game too heavily. I'm not betting on that game.
You want to give
just based on what I've seen from App State this year. Yeah, I'll assume anybody could beat them.
Show their talents for free.
I got you.
Absolutely.
whatever he can do to help the kids in the community, he wants to help, to keep them from going through some of the things that he went through as a kid.
Being a part of the situation that I was in, the biggest thing for me, I just want to make a difference.
Yo.
What Luther represents is
What's going on, man?
A hero. You don't get to see a Batman or anything like that unless you're watching TV. But you get to see Luther is a normal guy, came from the same area as everybody else. He's our local hero.
Guys, you saw Missouri coach Eli Drinkwitz say in that piece that they needed Luther Burden as a recruit. Well, today in Tuscaloosa, they need Luther Burden again. Obviously, Brady Cook is questionable. He's going to be a game-time decision.
Yo, guys, don't bet on this Bama game.
They're going to need Luther
It's so hard to
Burden
predict with the quarterback situation.
he earned as a youngster. Touchdown,
That's tough, man. Brady Cook, even if he plays, he's not 100%. I don't know.
See it at 3:30 Eastern time on ABC, Missouri and Alabama. Before that, at noon, immediately following Game Day on ABC, Notre Dame and Navy. Blake Horvath, now friend of College Game Day after his standout performance earlier. And then in primetime, LSU and Texas A&M coming up. Kurt Signetti. So what about this whole Googling? Sig was with us earlier. Ken Latta's going to get to the bottom of all of that. Now he's transformed the culture here. And Upset City in Music City, could we have Chapter 2 as Quinn Ewers and the Horns and Sark come calling?
You like Arkansas -7, but I'm afraid of the look ahead on the road. God, it's so hard to back Arkansas. After last week, man. I get it. LSU's been playing better ball, but holy cow, man.
Yeah,
My
this
God.
is the backup kicker, Jerem. The
Arkansas.
first kicker selected is in the
They'll never
hospital,
they'll never get a wager from me ever again, man.
T's and P's to Jake's knee during the practice rep. Jerem, freshman finance major out of Chicago, going to try to win $100,000. I think he can do it.
You like Ohio State -25?
I'll tell you, that was bad injury.
I don't know, man.
For over 50 years. Look at this.
I think Nebraska covers.
That's really good.
That's so many points, man. Nebraska's pretty good. They got wrecked by Indiana, but Nebraska's capable, man. 25? No way. No way.
I landed the plane.
I like Nebraska.
If itty-bitty value meals from other places could talk, they'd talk like this.
But hey, man, if you like Ohio State,
$7 double mix meal could talk, it'd talk like me.
Go with your gut, man. Always go with your gut, regardless of what anyone else says. I don't care what anybody says. Always go with what you want to bet.
Are you sure you can handle it?
You're going to risk your money.
I've always loved technology.
Your money.
I get that tech has always been your thing. But why this?
Yeah,
This
I hear you.
technology protects the world, and I want
to
be
a good day, man. I do have a couple more plays that are in the very, very night games that I'm going to send to the client list too.
So
I'm just going to kind of wait and see how the day pans out up until that point, and continue to kind of further back check some trends and stuff on those games. But it looks like I got maybe one or two more plays going out tonight as well.
It takes early
Ohio State over 34.5 points.
Precision.
Yeah, but Nebraska. Here's the thing, though. Nebraska, like
and teamwork.
Offensively, they struggle
Old
at times.
Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in their game. Old Dominion Freight Line, helping the world keep promising.
They're at home. You figure they'd want to keep their foot on the gas. 34.5. Boy. Against Nebraska.
I'm forever out riding on the range of my mind, dreaming away all of my time.
Ohio State over 34.5. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, guys, if you're just coming through the stream, Just tap that like real quick. I noticed that only about half the usual group is in here. If we get the likes up on the video, more people will know we're live. I've only been live for maybe like 10 or 15 minutes. So hopefully we'll get most of the usual squad in here. Definitely hit that like button. It'll let the rest of the people know we're live. It'll help alert some other people.
Copperfit's got you covered. Get the full line of Copperfit Rapid Relief wraps. Available at Walmart pharmacies.
Man, if y'all aren't on the list,
why pay too much for cable
TV
when it costs less for Fubo TV? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't.
Huge Saturday. I'll tell you what. Today, regardless.
.com.
Betting. Just as somebody who likes college football.
Save money every day with
what a day, man. These are great
Treat
games.
yourself with a
By the way,
new
did
Slushy
anybody
for
see
$1.99 each. Grab a power lunch
the
for under
Dodgers
$6 or
walk-off
feed a whole
grand
family for
slam?
under
Did you guys see it
Save how you
live?
want with the
Was
Sonic
anybody
$1.99
last
menu.
night
Live
watching
free,
that
eat
live?
Sonic.
I was watching that live, and that was electric, man.
But our kicking game's
Electric.
atrocious. So if you
And
can
I
kick in your
almost
Arizona
bet the
State,
under and sent it out to the group.
We gotta
I
find somebody who can
almost
make
bet the under, and of course, the total ends up at 9 with that grand slam. It would have been a push, but yeah, baseball is just a crazy sport, man. Baseball is
Have you ever said anything
insane.
negative about football kickers?
I know. Why would they put Nest?
That's all I can tell you. He's got no laces.
I almost
Daniel
live
Shelby
bet the
fans
Dodgers
in Berkeley,
when they were deciding who they were going to take out of the bullpen, and then went with Nestor. I'm like, really? I mean, he got lucky with getting me out on Ohtani too. Dodgers money line. Did you have Dodgers money line, Adam? Was that a wager of yours? Man, that must have been exciting if it was. Dude hadn't pitched in a month. And yeah, I know. People were saying that all over the internet. I couldn't believe it. You could almost see it on Nestor Cortez's face. He's walking out of the bullpen like, what the fuck? I get it. He's a lefty, but crazy.
What is your name, brother?
My name is Jared Salas.
Okay, where are you from?
You'd almost have to think
Illinois.
the series is over.
Yes,
When something like that happens on a game
what are you
one,
gonna do? So you're going to trade stocks, investment,
Man.
be in banking. What's the plan?
Dodgers might have it this
become
year,
a
guys.
millionaire someday. A good way to start would be $100,000 on a Saturday. Have you ever kicked a football before?
Yes.
I'm really surprised that game days with
last
Indiana.
Monday, kicked the ball
I get
a
it.
couple
They
times.
haven't been this good
I'm
in a
feeling very
while.
confident.
They're undefeated. They're highly
This is
ranked.
all my
but, like,
Bears
really,
fans.
this game,
All my Bears fans know Cody Parkey.
out of
I'm going to show him that I
all
can
the
do what he
games, they're
couldn't do.
Indiana.
Okay, so
I'm
you
really,
have said
really
terrible things about
surprised.
kickers before.
Yes.
Okay, Jerem, well,
You don't want to go to the
$100,000 on
same
the line.
places just on
Ben is
repeat,
here
so that's definitely
watching.
cool.
The mayor of Bloomington is
But
here
Indiana,
watching.
they
The
should
Red
have another game
Steppers
this
are
year that
holding
would be
check that
a
you
better
can have by the
opportunity
end of this. Kirk Herbstreit will
for
hold
game
you.
day.
Kurt, I think Ben is a good omen or bad omen for Jerem here.
He's good omen for you and me. I think it's going to be a bad omen. For
I'll take your
You think he's
mic.
going to
Hey,
make it?
Jerem.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
smart.
say yes.
That's smart. Come on, Ben. Come here, good boy, Ben. Good boy, Ben.
He might make
Good boy.
this.
All right, Jerem, here's the deal. The first kicker, Jake, tore his ACL warming up behind the stage. You were the second pick. If you make this kick, both you and Jake will make $100,000. So it's not just for you; it's for a knee that was
Dude, the
blown
money
out
on this
early.
has gotten
Let's give this guy a good
crazy
hold. Let's
high.
have a day here and Bloomington.
6 figs. What did this even start at? Like
As
25K?
Ben tries to trip Jerem,
According to
take your steps,
Oregon is
brother.
the eighth
Do what
best
you
Ohio
got to
State
do.
scored
A good
31.
finance move would be
Iowa is
$100,000, Jerem.
Nebraska 56.
Little uphill.
Yeah, man.
Maybe shorter, I've been told, though.
Numbers
Stay
numbers are the
Steve.
numbers for sure.
Precise steps for Jerem. I don't know how he's going to generate enough strength from that close to the ball. From Chicago.
I just feel like
Illinois.
after Nebraska, oh man, we
Wait a
called
minute,
it.
Jerem, this is-
After Nebraska just got wrecked like that. You know, I don't know. You know, I also don't know about Oregon.
One more kick.
Oregon's D. I get the statistics,
What do you
but
think? One more kick?
No.
Oh, Steve says no.
I don't
What do
know.
you say?
I say yes.
I say yes. Jerem,
You
let's
cash
go.
it though, man. Hope you cash it.
We need the ball.
All right, we got an extra ball. Jerem, I got this. Jerem,
The ball. We got a ball right here.
all right, Jerem, for $100,000.
You guys got to lock in. He can get this done. He wasn't. I mean,
for you and for Jake with the blown out knee, and for the entire world to know that show up.
College game day is crazy.
Make an adjustment.
Any of you guys in the comments ever been to a college game day?
Yeah, make your adjustment. You get to think this through.
I was at one at West Virginia when we played TCU. That's where
do something special in
Home Depot
you can sink the
from.
biz at
Crazy.
Knicks. You
Like
can
4
go to
days in a tent.
Kilroy's on Kirkwood and have the
Crazy,
night of your
man.
life. And this
Bottle
morning,
of
outside
fucking
of the
vodka
stadium,
every night.
you can make
Crazy.
$150,000.
He did the same thing. Get him out of here. Get him out. Bring in Nestor Cortez. Get him out of here.
All right, Jared. You're going to go on to do great things, kid.
Yeah, you got to
Just
just
suck and kicking,
move on.
And that's a beautiful thing.
No
Maurice, back
adjustments
to you,
made
brother.
or effort. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be
My
right back.
favorite part of the whole part was Stanford Steve is Tom Abernathy or somebody who's a legend waving no good. Virginia Tech and Georgia Tech, the Hokies trying to get their first 3-game winning streaks in 2019. DoorDash counting us down to kickoff inside an hour to go before we enter Sandman and go at it in Lane Stadium. Brent Fry and the Hokies try to get going. The SEC's top offense and the SEC's worst offense. Head-to-head, Brent Venables fired his offensive coordinator, Seth Wittrell, this week. They will kick off on ESPN immediately following game day. DoorDash countdown to kickoff has us going for 1 hour until Hottie Toddy, also desperate, also facing elimination games almost certainly in terms of the playoff from this point forward. Ole Miss has been putting 561 yards per game. What a season it's been. We're here at Indiana. Vanderbilt has marquee games. Construction coming along nicely. The last time the Doors faced the team the week after they played Georgia, Vanderbilt beat Alabama. And no one in the history of ball has ever believed in Vanderbilt more than Clark Lee. He grew up going to Vanderbilt games. He gave up his own baseball career at 2 different schools to go walk on and play football at Vanderbilt. When he got the job, they were coming off a winless season. He then had a 10-game losing streak last year, of all places.
Mid-2000,
answers at New Mexico State. And now Lee has the door one step away from a bowl,
That's sick.
and also 60 minutes away from the
Mid-2000s,
Vandy
was that,
fever dream of beating Alabama and Texas in the same season.
Virginia Tech.
You had the opportunity.
Who was
to
that
make
quarterback?
The biggest of statements this Saturday about what
Michael
we're
was
here
before that.
to do. Do you guys understand what I'm saying?
You got Baylor
It's a
money line
statement
today.
about what we are here
Texas
to
alt
do
spread.
this Saturday
Penn
in our
State
state.
money line, Cincy alt,
And
Washington.
it's going to be an emotional,
State money line all in a parlay.
ass-kicking,
Dang,
fun, exciting environment.
it's a
And
bunch
today
of
it's
stuff.
just about left foot and right foot. What is the
That's
next thing
okay.
I need to do? What is my attitude?
I know a
right
lot of
now?
people are
What's
calling
my
for
level of attack
Wisconsin over
to the
Penn State.
details that will help me be successful on
I
Saturday.
don't agree with it. Penn State's really good, man. I've watched
And
them
maybe
play in
they've
person
got
this
a
year.
little
I've been to one of their
history
games.
working for the Doors,
Penn
too.
State's a good
Last
team.
couple of years
I'm not really
under
worried about Wisconsin.
After a
You
last
never know,
second
though.
loss
It's
to
a night game.
Oklahoma, they nearly
Pretty
blew a
crazy environment up there.
21-point lead against Houston. They got a terrible spot from the officials that didn't
Marcus
give Houston a first down and then got them
Oh,
stopped
Tyrod.
and one from the 10 in the last minute.
That's what I was thinking
Also
of.
last year, they were tied with Wyoming the week after they beat Alabama
Tyrod was
going into
fun to
the
watch
fourth
there.
quarter and only scored 10 points. And even the year before that, it
He
was
had a really good
4-win
back, too,
Iowa
I
State
remember.
team, and they slipped out of there with a 3-point
Vandy covered
win.
Texas.
So sometimes
Was
Texas
exposed. Their
hasn't
QB
followed
stinks.
those big physical, emotional games with
I
another
mean, look, it's hard to be a
high-level
quarterback
performance. When you
against
come
a
off a
fired up
loss
Georgia team
like
with their
Texas
back
had
against the
against
wall, though.
Georgia.
You know what I'm
What
saying
do you
there?
say to a team about regrouping?
Like, let's
Well,
like
you know,
we all
what
kind
I
of
wanted
let
our
Georgia
team to
fall
always
off our
believe in
radars.
was what about
we
they
need to
did?
just
What did we do?
Georgia
And it was always going to be about
Georgia reminded
what
us
we
how
did.
good they are.
So I would be
I'm not
very
going to put a lot of
technical in
stock into
showing
that
our
game.
team
I will
like,
say
this is why we didn't have success. These
Texas
are the
and
things that we
Vanderbilt,
didn't do. So if we fix those things,
cannot
we're going to be able to have success. So
cannot
it's
do
really
it.
about what we
You have to
controlled
bet
and what
on other
we did.
things.
And
There's so
our
much
players always
variance
responded
and
to that, and
volatility
I
in
was
a game
always
like
really
this because we have a
positive and
focused Texas
technical when
team.
we lost, and it always ended up pretty
We
well
don't.
for us.
Yeah, but
Are we
remember
sure
weeks like
Vanderbilt's
this, you'd be
real?
out of your
Are we
mind.
sure?
You just that
And
scene
because of
last
the
week,
games that Vanderbilt
Texas game
won,
against with Georgia.
you're going to get
that
your
was like a
best
national
effort from
championship.
Texas.
You used to play those middle of the year LSU
But if
Alabama
Vanderbilt
games.
is actually
that
like
next
pretty
week, I
good,
bet you were a
they can
tyrant
easily
no matter
cover
who you
stuff. I
played.
have
If it was
no- I
Vandy
really
or
have
somebody
no
you were
idea.
supposed to kill.
I mean,
That's
we
what
beat
Sark's
Virginia
facing
Tech.
this week because it's been a long time since I've seen a regular season game have that kind of energy.
I think Vanderbilt's for
nature
real.
that next
If
week
I had to
at
bet the
Vandy,
game, I would
construction's
take
going
the
on, no
point
matter
to
what the
Vanderbilt.
coaches say.
But I don't know.
It's
Texas
human
has the
nature to let
ability
your foot off the
kind of
gas.
do
And that's the
Vanderbilt
challenge
what
to me,
Georgia did
Des,
to them,
today
in my
for
opinion.
Sark.
So
is,
it's hard
and
to.
when you get a team like that,
It's hard to.
it's an old Vandy.
Right.
You know, it's not just
I don't know.
Diego
It's just hard to
Pavia.
gauge the
These
game. I
guys are
can't
going
wait
to
to
show
watch
up
it.
believing they can win.
Absolutely.
Bet it?
Because of what
I
they
don't know.
did against Alabama. So
100%.
Wake over Stanford.
Psychological
Come on,
game.
bro.
If Texas
Dude,
shows up there and they're ready to go,
Forest
they'll be
and
more physical and
Stanford?
they'll run the football. and
Oh
they'll
my
win.
God.
Be careful.
Bottom
No
barrel
matter how you
teams,
feel
man,
about
can't be betting
Alabama
on
now,
games like that.
Where
I have
when
absolutely
Vandy beat
zero
them,
idea.
I think it opened up everybody's eyes to just how good Vandy is as a team. So now they're not going to catch Texas by surprise or anything like that. Looking at Texas,
I don't
though, I
know,
want to
man.
see
Wake
the
barely
majority of
got by
this team
UConn.
because, like Kirk said, I mean, that was a big.
By the way,
game in
guys,
Austin
I see a
week
few
ago.
more
I
of
mean,
the
they hyped that game up like it
usual
was a
guys in the
playoff
group starting
caliber
to come
game,
through
and they fell
chat.
flat on their
So if
face
you guys
at
did
home
just
in front of
hop
their
on the
own
live
crowd.
stream, just hit
Quinn
that thumbs
Ewers,
up button real quick.
reports coming out of Austin.
Let the rest of the people know that we're
going
live.
into the Red River rivalries. He's
Tap that
great.
thumbs
He's
up.
100%.
Get some more people in here. Get some more picks going, and hopefully stream
The Rip
YouTubers that are
didn't look great against Oklahoma. Looked okay, average at best. And obviously, in the Georgia game,
damn, bro.
he looked so bad in the first half. They put Arch Manning in.
I'm gonna refresh it, or I'll just kill someone.
Try to get a spark. So moving forward, I really want to watch Quinn Ewers and see where is he, because ever since that injury and he came back, he still hasn't looked like the Quinn Ewers we've seen pre-injury.
I agree with what you're saying there about Quinn Ewers, but the Georgia defensive line just cooked that Texas offensive
Never
line.
said Vandy win, just cover. Yeah, obviously, but
Quinn
like,
Ewers,
Michael Williams reminded everybody.
doesn't.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like if
Like,
Vandy's
Quinn
going to
Ewers
be
is
in the
phenomenal.
game,
Arch
they're going to
Manning, we assume,
possibly
is gonna
win
go
it.
on and be
I'm not sure I see the in between where the point spread is like close. I see Texas by
phenomenal
30
college
or
football. It's
Vandy
if that
like
Texas
probably
offensive
wins
line
outright.
doesn't show up for them, they're not going to win. Now, Vandy only has
God damn,
12 sacks on the season. It's not like they're forte, but that was like something that got exposed. And we talked all last week. Welcome to the SEC, Texas.
Man,
Welcome
every
to
time I
the
pop
SEC,
on here,
Texas.
it kinda
They were
clears
built
up.
for the SEC, they thought, in the trenches.
So
I think their
annoying.
offensive line got to wake up.
NFL has been easier to bet than college this year.
Well, to
Usually
me,
the
this is
opposite.
an opportunity for Texas to
I don't know about that. I would say the
they
NFL has
have the
been
heart of a
extremely
lion.
erratic this year.
You know, everybody wants to be the beast.
The first
but
couple of weeks,
everybody
man, like
doesn't
all
wanna
those
do what the
huge
beast-
underdogs
Vanderbilt,
were like winning
they
and
never have
covering.
been. Vanderbilt
last
leads the
week,
series
and, like,
8-3-1. You know,
extremely soft.
99 years ago was the last time
Public's
Texas
killing
played the
it
state of
last 2 weeks.
Tennessee. They had this transfer portal guy from
I don't know. I don't
Dartmouth
think the
who went
NFL
on to
has made
become a
too much
brigadier
sense this
general.
year. I think college has been
Things have gone wrong for the Horns when they've gone into the state of
pretty
Tennessee. The
normal,
brigadier
been pretty
generals
usual stuff.
can't save them. You've got one more pick before we head
value
inside
is
this
high
one.
profile games
Rivalry
are
game.
sharp.
Kansas has lost 15 in a
Nah,
row.
there's no
K-State.
value in
Oh,
Stanford.
brutal
Wake
comeback
Forest,
last
man.
year. You want to do
Jalen Daniels.
No way.
You want to do it.
I do want to do it. Yes, Kansas. Jalen Daniels
Well, look at you.
doesn't have an interception this month. Started off as a turnover machine. Kansas.
So one thing Leipold
They're
hasn't
getting
done
10
yet.
also.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
but college
Here's the-
upsets
I
are
don't know
like
if I can
usual.
call it outright, Mike.
That's like the
You'll
usual
take
thing.
that.
Like, that's how you make
Absolutely,
money in
yeah.
college football.
30 to 21 works for you.
A lot of
right?
underdogs,
You know what?
man.
Now
That's
they're starting to
every
make their
week.
way
Yeah, let's
inside.
thank these guys.
Indiana and Washington
Can't
kicking
remember a
off just
year where
after
there
noon,
wasn't
about
upsets in
55
college
minutes away
like
from
every single
kickoff.
week,
We're going to go inside, soak up the
including
energy
today.
there.
I expect
In the meantime,
a pretty good
Jen
pile
Latta is
of
already
crazy
in there.
things to
And
happen
Jen,
today.
we've talked to a guy who believes
Washington
in
over
himself
Indy.
and his
Is it
vision, and
Vandy
just
over
about any
Texas?
search engine
I
can
mean,
tell you that.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
some
allow
stuff
me
going
to be the
down
first
today.
to welcome
Illinois
you
over
inside
Oregon.
Memorial
I mean, these
Stadium.
things
And
are
guys, they
possible.
opened the doors about 30 minutes ago.
Something's
People
gotta
are starting to
happen.
roll in.
Something's
The
gotta give.
vibes
There's
are
gotta be some
already
craziness.
immaculate,
Has to be.
incredible. It is a sellout crowd against Washington,
Something
and they have
something
sold
that
out their
none of us
remaining
are
home
seeing is
games
gonna.
this season. They haven't done that here since
Let's look through the slate.
1970.
What is the big upset? What is it?
And a huge reason why is Kurt Signetti. And we were wondering, how did he
What do
do
you
it?
What do you guys
Who
think?
is
What
Kurt
is the
Signetti?
big
Well,
upset
we
of
went
the
to
day that
foremost
nobody sees
authority
coming?
on Kurt Signetti.
What's your vote?
Kurt Signetti.
You think Kansas covers, Kansas State wins? I think that's extremely possible.
If you've only seen
I would
this,
agree with that.
It's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
Or this.
I would agree with that. I think Kansas can beat Kansas State. How good is Kansas State?
all business.
What do we got? Notre Dame and Navy. Is that an upset?
About Indiana football coach Kurt
Maybe,
Signetti.
but
yeah,
Notre Dame seems pretty focused ever since they blew that game to Northern Illinois. That was the easiest ticket I've ever cashed with it, Northern Illinois in that game.
I did that. I got to own
It's
that.
like, what, 28 points spread or something?
Is that who I am?
Does Oklahoma
Well, I guess it's part of who I am because I did
somehow beat Ole Miss? Like, that
Signetti
could
is
happen.
Used to raising
I
eyebrows.
think,
After 25 years.
like, Oklahoma's been so bad offensively, but the D is good. So
Years as a position coach in
if
Division
they, like,
I
get a
football,
pick six at the right time, or they get some,
old,
like,
he
I don't know,
left
Ole Miss
Alabama
off a
to
bye
take his
week.
first head coaching
Are they
job
focused now?
at
or is
Indiana
this team
University
just
of
a fake
Pennsylvania, a
team?
Division
I mean,
II
has Ole Miss
program.
been good?
I always wanted to be a head
18
coach.
and a half point
I
spread.
wasn't a coordinator. I
Could
didn't want to
that be
be a
the crazy
55 to
upset of the day?
59-year-old
Somehow
assistant
Oklahoma beats
moving
Ole
every 2
Miss.
to 3 years.
I just looked at him and
That
said,
seems
"You
that
can't
seems
take
like a
that job."
stretch. Nebraska over
forward,
Ohio
not going
State. Why do I feel like that's
A
actually
week or two
possible?
later, he had told me, that
I feel
job
like
is still open.
I feel like it's possible, man. I really feel like it's possible. Yeah, I do too. I have a very weird feeling about that Oklahoma game, man. I feel like they're going to show up. They're not good, but I just feel like Ole Miss really isn't that good.
Took a big pay cut.
They should have won on the
Last
road
year,
at LSU
after
in a
winning
night game, though. That's pretty
77% of his games
impressive.
as
They
head
have the better
coach
quarterback.
at
They at least have an
IU,
offense.
Elon, and James Madison,
Just a weird, man. That's just a weird game, man.
and
Streaming
earning Coach of the Year honors at each stop.
feed
Signetti
is
took over
it's fucking
another
dog shit.
Indiana University program, one that had just 3 winning seasons.
Georgia Tech
since
over Virginia
1995.
Tech, maybe with
I was
a
on
healthy
campus
Haynes
for
King,
about
but
10 minutes,
not in the
and I
not
could
in the current
detect the
situation.
doom and gloom. That night, the
Washington
basketball
over
game, I
Indiana.
felt like I got to wake these
I
people
mean,
up.
I feel like that's pretty possible, but that's not a huge upset. Like, what's going to be the huge upset today? What is going to shock college football today? I feel like something's going to
I
happen.
just set an expectation level.
Maybe it's not even a
haven't
ranked
seen
team.
this side of him.
Maybe
This
it'll be a
kind of
big
lit a fire
upset
in
with
him,
teams that are not
and I think
ranked.
he's trying to light a fire in everyone else.
Like, what's a
The
big
edge he has
spread?
shown is the edge IU needed. It's an
Probably gonna be
attitude
one of these
adopted by his
crappier
players
teams, man.
and showing up
Like Southern
on
Miss
Saturday.
plus 24.5 over JMU. Something like crazy. Missouri over Alabama.
He was told that he can't do it.
If the
And that's not
quarterback
somebody you tell that to.
situation was clean,
For a school like
I
this
could
that
see
hasn't
it.
won a lot, he wants to
I
make a statement with
could
every single
see
game.
Missouri over
He is
Bama
carrying himself
if
with a little bit more swag.
there was no injury. So unfortunately, I don't think that's
had
going to
to
happen.
prove he deserved
UCF over
a
BYU,
chance
that's not
at
even an
something
upset.
bigger,
UCF is the
because
favorite.
This is the big
I get
job that you
BYU is
wait
highly
for and
ranked.
you work towards all your life.
UCF's minus
strive
140 on the
great
money
at
line now.
something Are never satisfied.
So I don't see that as
I may
shocking at
not
all.
always show it, but I'm having a heck
What
of a
is
time.
the shock? I mean, Vanderbilt, I guess, right? Vanderbilt over Texas. I
Kurt
mean,
told
we
me he
expect
learned an
Texas to
awful
bounce
lot
back.
from his father, Frank Signetti
Not like
Sr.,
Vanderbilt
who was
only
a
has one
longtime
win,
coach
man.
in
They've
college
beaten
football.
good teams.
He
They
passed
beat
away 2
Virginia
years
Tech.
ago.
They
I
beat
asked
Kentucky.
Kurt,
They
what
beat
would
Alabama.
think of all of this?
I don't
He said,
know.
well,
Is
he'd say,
Vandy
"I'm
somehow
not
live
surprised,
again?
But you need to get those
It's an
second string
18
and
and a
third
half
string
point
guys.
dog. I think it's possible.
The rock
Oh,
symbolizes
Florida State.
unity and
I
strength
think
and
Florida
togetherness. It
State.
was placed in the north end zone for all the players.
I
to
don't
touch
know
every
if they
game.
can get the job
However,
done
in
because
2007,
Miami's
after Coach
offense
Hefner's
is so
tragic
good. But I
passing,
swear to
The
God, I
Rock
think
was
Florida
renamed
State
Heps Rock.
is going to
And
be in this
just
game.
this summer, The Rock was
I think
moved
Florida
from the
State,
field
man.
to outside Memorial Stadium to play
That would
an
be
even
the
bigger role in
ultimate
the walk
shock the
and
world
for fans
game.
to enjoy.
If Miami
And y'all,
loses
after
today
a
to Florida
7-0
State.
start, I don't think Heps Rock is going
I think that would be my
anywhere
vote. If I had to
anymore.
pick something
But don't
that
go anywhere.
doesn't
There's
even
so much
seem
more coming
possible,
up right here on College
I
Game Day.
think Florida
It's the game
State
we're all here for, the Huskies
over
versus
Miami
the Hoosiers. And with
would be the
Indiana's usual
ultimate
starting
shock.
quarterback out this week, what are the guys expecting? Pat is breaking down their offense.
Maybe
and
Duke
what to
beats
watch.
SMU. That
And
would be a
later,
pretty
we've
good
got
upset.
two greats who
11
have
and a half
returned to
point
Indiana
dog. They're
today.
at home.
Indiana alum
Night
and
game.
Philly star Kyle
Maybe
Schwarber joining
Duke
with Coach
over
Corso to
SMU.
make their game picks.
I
Who
hate
can we
Duke. I
expect
think
to
they
pick the
stink,
Hoosiers?
but
We will find out.
I think it's possible. If Vandy beats Texas, they need an auto bid. I know. Just it would be so much fun to watch.
Did you know your new favorite
They might
burger
not
has
need it,
hand
man.
smashed
If they can
patties
beat
made to order,
Texas,
hot and melty cheese, and a tangy
then
sauce?
I think they're
How
poised
rude
to
of
just
me.
keep winning.
Let me introduce you.
At that
Try the all-new Double Sonic Smasher and at a half price drink in the app.
country with this resume.
Some people
Rivalry
just know
games,
they
you
can
go
save
to
hundreds on car
records
insurance
out.
by
Look at
checking
Auburn and
Allstate
Bama
first.
every year.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but
to
that's
check
what
your
I'm
school
saying.
saying first
And Florida
before
State
saying
has
it.
had such a disappointing
High tide, guys.
year.
High tide.
They have
High
nothing to
tide.
lose. I mean,
High
Florida
tide.
State,
High tide.
the only thing that could possibly energize them playing a
checking
rival
first
and a
is
highly
smart.
ranked team.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save
And
you
everybody in the
hundreds.
world just thinks
You're in
Florida
good
State is
hands
dog
with
shit.
Allstate.
And they are dog shit. This is
Check
college
this out.
football, guys.
Let's say you want to build your own
Can't forget.
parlay, okay? ESPN
Things
Bet now has
happen
profit
that
boosts
should
that
not
you
be
can use
possible.
to increase your winnings.
It should
If
not
I
be
parlay
possible.
this
And
money
Mario
line
Cristobal
with these points and total
always
yards,
has a shitty game.
that is boost.
Miami should have some losses
Want
already.
me to boost your latte?
I don't
Boost
know,
it,
man. Florida
Boost it.
State, I think it's
Enjoy
at
your
least
boost.
worth betting on the spread.
Profit boosts, all new Parlay Lounge,
They're
and up
so
to $1,000 in bonus bets with a first bet reset on ESPN Bet.
Are your headlights cloudy and oxidized,
Dog
making your
shit
car
beat
look
out of
bad?
them.
Are they underperforming
Yeah.
when you need them most?
I
Cerakote's
know,
Headlight
I
Restoration
know.
Kit
It
restores
seems
weather
that way.
headlights
That
back to
Miami
like new
offense
and
is
keeps them that way for
locked in,
life.
man. That
Stop
Miami
wasting your time with
offense is
solutions
serious,
that
but
don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go
yeah, I
from
don't know.
this to
Sometimes
this.
things just
Simply
happen
wipe
in
away
sports that are
oxidation, give
just
them a light
so
sanding, and apply the
unbelievably
ceramic
hard to
coating.
believe.
That's it. The True Ceramic Technology
West
does the
Virginia
rest.
plus 5
Buy
in
any
money
of
line?
Cerakote's
No.
number one selling
Hell
ceramic
no.
products
I
for
went
under
to West
$20
Virginia.
at these leading
program,
retailers today.
That program is god awful. They have some injuries right now. Arizona off some pretty subpar performances. I think Arizona's offense can be just fine today. West Virginia has some serious problems with their
Stay
with
fit
the program.
and fuel your fandom. Enjoy the home field advantage at Fairfield, official hotel partner of the NCAA.
I'm a lifelong Republican, and I voted for Trump twice, but I can't do it again. Trump wants a national sales tax on imported goods. It'll make everything more expensive.
By the way,
for
guys,
regular
we got 40
all
minutes
while
till
giving
these
tax
games go
breaks
off.
to billionaires.
If you're not on the client list,
We're going to give you tax.
the numbers at the bottom of
Kamala
the screen.
Harris
I got
is
some
for regular
great plays.
people.
My
She wants a
straight
tax
plays of
cut
the year
for
are out
100
this
million
weekend.
Americans. So we
Huge week
keep
of
more of our
NFL ahead.
hard-earned money. I'm
Grab
a
a
proud
week, man. Try a
Republican,
week.
but this
29
year
bucks.
I'm voting for
29
Kamala Harris.
FF
I'm
Package
doing this for over
responsible
10 years.
to this ad.
You haven't given it a
Jimmy
shot.
John's
You
new
were on
smoked cheddar
before. You
bourbon
just
club
were in there short
with
term.
premium roasted
Give it a
meat,
shot, man. Sign up right
and
now. I'll
smooth
send you the
bourbon
text immediately.
sauce. It's almost as
Got
classy
everything
as
ready
knowing
to
a
send right
British
to you.
person or
Sign up,
eating a
put your
bourbon
phone in
club
there,
off
and I'll
fine
send everything right to
or
your
the
phone,
meantime at
including the
Jimmy
plays that are going to come out later today. And tomorrow's a huge day. We have tons of volume on NFL this week. Feel good, man. Feel really good.
It's wonderful to be back at Bloomington.
In Bloomington,
Miami
we
hates
are
Florida
declaring
State.
it Coach
Yeah, and Florida
Lee
State hates
Corso
Miami.
Day.
Cincy over Coach Prime. Yeah, it's a good pick. Good pick. I mean, you're kind of getting to a sell high position on Colorado. They've improved, man. I have to give them their flowers. They have improved.
We have moved inside what is
But
a
Cincy's
sold-out
underrated.
Memorial Stadium.
Cincinnati's underrated.
Provided
That
by
line, though,
Goodyear. Wayne's
continues
easier
to go up. I
when
think
your
it's up
road
to
game
6.5.
ready. Are you ready for the road? Goodyear is more
You guys are just
driven.
coming through the
We're gonna
stream.
find out soon just
Hit
how ready
that thumbs up
Washington
real
is
quick.
ready for the road as they take on undefeated
Only been
Indiana.
live for
Georgia's
about a
got
half
to
an
match
hour,
the best
I think.
start in school history
So
and
we
have
still
to
don't
win
have
back.
everybody that's
In
usually in here. You just tap that thumbs up button. Should let the rest of the usual guys know that we're live. Sometimes YouTube doesn't always give people notifications, so you guys can get the likes up. It'll let more people know.
Washington's offense
Get some more
has
picks flowing in the comment
every
section.
opponent they've played
Crisp
this
audio.
year, but they haven't been
Hopefully,
able to
Stream East connection though, like that,
win games on the
and
road.
kind of odd today.
Jonah Coleman, the running
North
back,
Carolina, you talking
averaging nearly
Virginia
7
and
yards
UNC?
per carry.
I mean, it's a perfect day in here.
I mean,
it
that's
is an
that's
absolutely
just a
perfect
god
day.
awful football game.
Tatum
I
would
don't
say
really
that as
look
well.
into
David
games
Jackson, who's
like
going
that
to
too much,
start at
but
quarterback. We'll see Aiden Fisher in a
traditionally,
moment. That's
the
David
fact that
Jackson, the
Virginia's
quarterback who
coming
starts
off of that
for Curtis
Clemson
Rourke
game,
today. Rourke hurt his thumb
I kind of
against
like UNC in the
Nebraska last
points.
week. They're
I could
hoping
see
that perhaps
UNC
he'll be back
beating
against
Virginia.
Michigan State next week.
The
But
money
Youngster
splits on
started
that
5
game.
games
Let me see if
for
I can
Indiana
find it.
last year. We'll get the call.
Big
to
guy.
lead this
Big
offense.
guy. We walked by him. He's a monster.
He's a
That
highly
UNC
touted
game.
guy. You know,
God, I can't.
production
It's
over
not even on
potential.
here.
You've heard that said all morning. It's
There it
the
is.
calling card for Kurt
Yeah, it's
Cignetti's
down to
quick
3.5
build here
for
at
the
Indiana,
lines
but
come
the Hoosiers
down.
aren't exactly going to snub potential either. Take
I don't know.
Jackson. for instance, highly
maybe
talented guy, started games last year.
that's a tough
When
call. I
Cignetti's
mean,
staff
Virginia's
came
the
in,
better
they sold
football
him on
team.
the
It's
fact
just a bad
we're bringing in
spot.
a veteran quarterback.
Just a
You
bad
need to learn the
spot.
game
I
from
kind of like
500
UNC
feet from
plus
the
the
sideline.
3.5.
Play every play. Learn to
Houston
read
over Utah.
defenses.
Utah
Don't
on a
just
skid
look
and
at
have
one man
BYU
as you
next
have in
week. I
previous
can see it.
offenses,
That's
and
very
at some point,
something's
we're
wrong
going
with
to need you
Utah.
to
They
play.
don't look
That point has arrived today, and they believe
it's just not the usual
that
Utah that
potential
we're
will
used
turn
to.
into production for
But
the nation's
man,
highest
Houston just
scoring
got
offense.
clobbered by Kansas.
First
So
look at Indiana without Curtis Rourke. Which
I don't know.
Taven Jackson.
Houston's weird. Sometimes they get killed. Sometimes they show up. Maybe this is where they show up.
We're looking at a new team other than one guy.
Wisconsin over Penn State, guarantee.
I'm sure
This is a great
It's possible. I mean, it's a night game in Madison. I mean, it's going to be a crazy environment. Really, really impressive environment. But Wisconsin is one of the more trendy public underdogs for the entire week.
We got some good DBs, good offensive
So
coordinator.
I can't get behind that. I would bet on Penn State personally.
Coverage from Washington.
I just like
But we'll see, man.
So one-on-one
We'll see.
battle.
I also see 83% of the bets on Utah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this
Not a
is one of the
surprise.
things that we talked about at the very beginning of the show when we first started breaking down this game. This Washington defense has been pretty good. Meanwhile, Indiana's offense has been exceptional.
Yeah, I could
28
see
rushing
I could see a
touchdowns. In fact,
Houston
whether
cover.
running or receiving,
Be cool to
they've
see a
had
team like
15
Indiana
different
playoff.
guys, Pat,
Tired of the
that
2
have
teams every year.
scored
Well,
touchdowns for them this year.
this
They have not
year
trailed
it's not
for
14.
a single second.
Yeah,
12.
if you talk to Coach
So we're
Cignetti, he
definitely going to
wonders
get
about the
some new,
adversity, you know, so
some
sometimes
new
you have to
teams in
create
there this
adversity
year.
if you haven't
No
been
doubt
able to
about it.
face it yet. He's
But I
very
do
confident
agree
in his team,
it would be
and
kind of cool
he's
to
also
see
very
Indiana in
confident
there.
his offense without Curtis Rourke.
They're kind of
Curtis
fun to
Rourke,
watch.
former MAC Player of the Year, has come into Indiana, and he and Sig have ignited an offense and a football team that have Hoosiers fans excited. Curtis Rourke is out today. Now, the local kid, Taven Jackson's going to step in. I have some film to showcase what Indiana's offense could look like without Curtis Rourke. Now, Taven Jackson, back-to-back 6A state champion here in Center Grove High School.
Indiana
in
football,
He
man.
knows that the offensive line is sliding to the left. He's going to
Crazy.
take a shot. He doesn't care. Stands in there, delivers it. This is after coming in relief of Curtis Rourke for the second half. And then they got 2 running backs. This one, Ty Son Lawton. And my son got it. He rolls. He has good vision. He has a good offensive line. And he has the ability to break tackles and get after it. Justice Ellison also. Now, here is the man, Justice Ellison.
This kid's sweet.
But also look at center, Mike Kadick. Sheds a blocker, gets up to the second level. The linebackers run a cross stall. First
The
one,
Big
double.
Ten, to be honest,
Then let's
guys, the
move,
Big
block
Ten
them.
conference
Let
in
Justice
general this
Ellison
year,
get and do his thing. That offensive line
kinda
is
up
a
in
very
the
veteran
air.
bunch. That center
Kinda
is a
up in the air,
6-year
man.
center. Mike Kadick,
watch
who's
out
a
for
guard.
Penn
They
State.
moved him
If
to
they
center.
can get by
This Taven
Wisconsin
Jackson kid
today,
has it. Center Grove High School legend.
and they got Ohio
And,
State,
also
if they win
so
that,
is Samantha McAfee, my wife.
they have to be the favorite to win the conference.
Just make sure
Yes, sir.
They can get by Wisconsin, and then they beat Ohio State.
Like he's up to something. Now I know.
Happy life.
Penn
I like
State,
it.
man.
Yeah. You know what? You look at the running
As soon
back.
as I
guys,
watched
there's
them
Ty
in that
Son
first
Lawton,
game
the
at
1-2
West
punch
Virginia,
with him
first
and
game of the year,
Justice Ellison. But I do
a healthy
believe it
West
starts
Virginia
up front,
team.
man.
It's a
Those
crazy
guys,
environment.
offensive line,
I was
they're
at the
people
game.
movers.
That
And
was
to me,
impressive,
that's where
man.
they're able to set the tone.
The
It
game
may
is
not
at
really
Penn
make
State.
a difference who's
Probably
at
going to
the
be a
quarterback
whiteout.
position or who's running back. What I really
He'll
love
always
is that they split
underdeliver.
carries.
Yeah, the
Ellison,
Ohio State
he
game
gets
would be
about
the
10 carries
classic.
per game, and Lawton
The classic
gets about
meltdown.
10 carries per game.
I'll tell you what, if they
8
do
rushing
drop that Ohio
touchdowns
State
on
game,
the season apiece. I
Washington
really
might
like how
be
they
in the
share
week
the
after.
load, Coach.
They might lose 2
Yeah,
in a
I
row.
think Traven Jackson, though, is the key to the game, and it's not going to be his physical ability
Or
to
if they
make
beat
plays.
Ohio
It's going to be
State
his
in
ability
really
to
exciting
process,
fashion,
which kind of takes you to Washington's
they might
defense,
overlook
and they
Washington that
disguise things
next
and
week. You
confuse them
guys
to some
watch.
degree.
You guys watch,
And I do
man.
think a big part of the game is can
Washington. We'll
stop
see what
the
they
run,
do
so
today.
Indiana can't
But I'm very
keep them positive
intrigued
down and distance, so the quarterback
by
doesn't have to make
Washington
that many
going to
plays.
Yeah,
Penn
it's a great
State.
point. I think we're kind of sleeping on Washington's defense here.
Penn
They-
State also
they've been
has
a
to
really
go
good
to
group, considering you got
Minnesota.
a new coach. They lost a lot of guys, graduated,
Interesting.
guys out of the transfer
Interesting.
portal. New regime.
We'll see, man. The
But I'll
Big
tell you,
Ten,
they're the number one tackling
Big Ten's fun to
defense
watch.
in
Big Ten and
college
Big
football.
12,
That'll be big today
I
against
think, are the
IU's
most
ability
fun to
run
watch.
with a new
SEC
backup
probably has the
quarterback.
best team.
They've been
but,
great on third down this year. They've
I
been
don't know.
great in
I
the
just
red
like the Big
zone.
Ten and the Big 12.
And just
Fun
walking
football.
down the length of this field.
Aller's an
walking
Ohio
by
boy
a couple
too.
Washington
Looks
coaches who
scared
I know,
last last year. Yeah, well, he was a baby
They
boy.
came here to get an autograph.
He's grown
from
up,
Kurt
man.
Signetti.
I think he's come a long way, to be honest. And I was definitely. He was so scared, man. I remember when he just did not look like he was
They got a 9 a.m. local
capable
Obviously,
of
that's something
playing
difficult
good
when you travel
football in
that
front of
many times
100,000
from
people. But
Washington. But you talk about that defense.
I like that Penn State
Steve
team.
Belichick
Good D,
obviously
good
comes in
fundamentals,
as D
great
coordinator.
running backs,
They've
good
been
line of
flying around
scrimmage.
since the very beginning. Going to be tough task for
Penn
David
State's-
Jackson.
I know they're
mentioned
highly
something
ranked.
that's so
You
important.
can't say they're underrated.
Tackling.
They're extremely
when
highly
we did
ranked,
this thing
but
on advantage
they're
throws,
underrated.
space play,
They're underrated,
53
man.
yards wide of
Penn State's
defense.
good
But when
football,
you got a great
good football
tackling
team.
team, that minimizes the impact of that.
Right. They've missed fewer than 5%
But
of
the
their
coach, man, the
tackles
coach
this year.
is a question
It's
mark.
rare to be precise.
We'll see. We'll see next week. We'll see if they can survive Wisconsin today.
That's Belichick football, baby.
That'll be
There are
step
not a lot
number
of
one.
guys
See if
from
they
that
can get by
national
Wisconsin.
championship game team from a year ago, but there are a couple.
Generally, a
As we
spot where they
check in
do
with
good
Pete
though. Road
Thamel on the
favorite.
Gameday checkdown. I know
Generally
you're
a
gonna
spot
start
where
with
Penn
Indiana, Pete.
State
That one in the middle is
should
kind
be
of
okay.
fascinating.
Sure, Reese. Quickly, we obviously
They
know that
survived
Curtis
the
Rourke is
USC
out today. I did pick
scare.
up a new piece of information this morning. He actually threw
You got
yesterday.
7 pins
So
up in
another
that jaw.
positive sign. He's still
Yeah.
limited in doing that, obviously. But another positive sign, he could be
Yeah.
back next week at Michigan State.
Hard to believe we are
The
this far
developing story we
into the
followed this
season.
morning is Auburn coach Hugh
It
Freeze.
is, man.
He did
Late
not
October.
travel
Late
with the team to
October.
Kentucky yesterday. I
But
was told he either
we have
had
an
a virus
expanded
or
football
food poisoning,
playoff.
and he's been sick the last 24 hours. He is actually in the air in a
So
private plane right
there's a
now.
little
It's
bit
supposed
more
to
meat
land in
left on the
Lexington
bone than
within
usual.
the next 20 minutes. I'm told he's going to coach tonight for Auburn at Kentucky. He's
Yeah,
feeling better
time's
today.
flying, man.
And then finally, Reese, I don't
And
know if you
here
want
in
to sing
about
it or I
1
want to sing
week
it,
or
but
so,
Jaden
we
Ott
got
is
college
expected to return after
basketball.
a 2-game absence
I
against
don't know
Oregon
if you
State.
guys watching
I
the
feel like
live
you should do
today
the honors since
were
you-
with my
since you're on
channel
camera.
last
Well,
year.
I'll do it then for you, Pete.
It was
OTTTOGO.
quite fun.
Jaden Ott is out to go.
Quite fun.
And
There you go.
HUGHFREECE is pooping on a plane right now.
Notre Dame Navy.
And as we look
You
at
guys like
Notre Dame and
Navy in this
Navy,
one? I
I'm
know
gonna take a
Navy's a
quick
popular
second with
pick.
that Auburn-Kentucky game and
You guys
extend
think
our
Navy's going to
condolences
cover the
to Mark
spread or
Stoops
win
on
this
the
game
loss of his
outright? What do
mother
you think?
earlier this week, and certainly our prayers and
What
sympathies
do you think?
going out to them. Okay, DoorDash counting us down to kickoff on ABC.
What's the
Blake
whiteboard
Horvath, Notre
pick?
Dame Navy.
Oh yeah, I
Well,
didn't
this is going to
change
be
the
a great
actual
game. Early
whiteboard.
kick here. Navy has a confidence in the system that they think
What
that they
is
can
the
get it
whiteboard pick?
done
I don't know.
today.
It's in
We
that
talked, as
video.
you said, with Blake earlier.
I
Seems
should write
pretty
those on the
loose
board.
and
I didn't change
relaxed
the
on
board.
what it's going to take as far as execution is concerned.
The
today.
NFL
I
one.
think Notre Dame's defense has played extremely well all
think
year
I
long.
went with
I know they got a
Miami.
couple guys banged up, but
College.
I
What
think
was
they'll
the
do a
college
pretty good job
whiteboard
against
pick?
Navy, and I think Navy's offense has great concepts. But I think the
What was the
physical
college
difference
whiteboard pick?
that Notre Dame's defense has is going to be a big
Arizona?
difference.
Cross one of those guys.
Yeah,
for
Jeremiah
West
Love. I think
Virginia?
he
No.
could be a weapon in this offense for Notre Dame.
I don't know. I'd have
Coming
to.
out of the
I'd have to
backfield
pull up
as
the
a
video and go back
wideout.
through.
He's just a
I've
kid
looked
who
at so much.
transfers speed to power to
I've
break
been
tackles.
so
I love
focused
what he
since I
brings to
put
the
that video
offense.
out
Yeah, and Riley Leonard and
that
the
I
offense is going to
forgot.
figure out
I don't
how
think
to be
Navy.
successful. Early in the
You took
year,
Notre
feels
Dame.
like
Don't
not as
overthink it.
great. Since the Northern Illinois game,
I
they've been
agree.
rolling. When they
Numbers
were able to
would
do it
agree with you.
today,
I don't
it
think
met
Navy
Light
has played
Stadium
anyone of this
against
caliber.
phenomenal.
No, they
Navy
haven't.
team.
Yeah,
The numbers are skewed in their favor. I don't think.
physicality. Xavier
I
Watts, a guy
think
that
they
just a
don't
ball
score.
hawk.
So it comes
He'll be
down.
tested today, though. That eye discipline
what
and
Notre
being able
Dame
to
can
make
do.
sure he stays back against Horvath throwing
So
the
you
football
think
today.
Navy will struggle to score against the Notre Dame defense?
After that Horvath appearance, it's hard not to.
I agree. I also
DoorDash
think
counting
Notre
us
Dame's
down to
going to use
kickoff.
a lot of
Best
clock.
offense
I
in
mean,
the
they like to
SEC,
run the
Jackson
football
Dart. Ole
too.
Miss against the
But it's
worst
not
in
like
Oklahoma.
Notre Dame
Yeah,
is some
Jackson Dart,
flashy
obviously, Ole
air raid
Miss,
team.
a couple different conversations about what their team's going to
You
be.
think
or could
definitely
be, what
over
Jackson
the
Dart
total?
could be.
Oh,
Big
I
one
don't
today.
think so,
Jackson
man.
Dart can light it up, obviously.
I wouldn't
Especially
play an
Henry.
under where there's going to be a
I wanna see what
lot of
this
football
offense
on the
looks like
ground.
going
That
up
clock's
against
going
this
to be running.
Oklahoma defense, too. We
Total
know
is
that they can
definitely
score
pretty
a lot
low.
of
Let's see
points.
what
We
it's
know that
at.
Jackson Dart has a
There's
great
just
command
no
of this
way I
offense,
could
but they're going
I
to
could
have
bet
some
the over.
resistance
There's
today.
no way I could bet
We're
an
getting
over
Jackson
just
Arnold
based
back,
on
I
how
guess.
the
Is he
teams play.
starting today? Is he? They turned the page
The
from
total's almost
Hawkins, so
50
they're back to
points.
Jackson
Yeah,
Arnold,
no, that's
huh?
an under, man.
This thing's teetering on getting really ugly. Remember, their 5
That's
wide
an under.
receivers are still
I mean,
out.
anything's
you got an
possible.
offensive line that's going to
Anything's
get
possible. If you like
overmatched
the
against
over,
the
if
Ole
you
Miss
found some things
defensive
that
line.
lead
got
you
a
to think the
quarterback
over
who's
is going
trying
to hit,
get some
then
confidence.
bet the over.
These boo birds will be out.
Bet the
you know,
over,
early
man.
for Oklahoma. I think
But,
Ole Miss dominates. today.
Yeah,
the
no,
thing
that's
been most consistent.
I could
for
never
all
ever
this
bet
is
an
the way
over
they played defense.
based on
They played really good defense all year. We talked about the offense all the time, but they played really well on defense.
the types of
Keep
teams.
an eye on Trey Harris, too. Thamel's watching
Triple option
that.
always
We'll
tough
talk
to
about
stop.
the headliner
Yeah,
in
it
the
is.
SEC.
No doubt about it.
LSU and Texas A&M tonight in prime time. Our friends
We'll
at
see if they
Wheels
can
Up, making sure that our
get a
celebrity
game plan
guest
for it.
picker
You can't
gets
even
here
really
every week, and we've got Indiana
can't even
baseball
really
and
prepare
Major
for it,
League
man.
star
You
Kyle
can
Schwarber.
try, but
With you.
Kyle, you were just looking
Let's see what
around
happens.
saying you've never seen the stadium quite like this before. They're 7-0 for the first time since 1967. How does it feel for you to be here on the field and your College Game Day's guest picker today?
First off,
yeah, man, I will say one thing.
Coach Six got these guys going.
Wouldn't it be the most
The fan
classic
base here,
thing?
the people here, the campus,
Indiana
everything,
undefeated,
it's
Indiana
fantastic,
highly
and
ranked,
people don't
Indiana
realize how
football
special
all
it
the
is
way
to
back.
here and
Now they have
have a
College Game
team
Day
that
in
people are
town
able to come out here and,
just to lose to Washington.
show full sport like basketball, baseball.
Oh
There's so many
man,
different teams that
wouldn't
here
shock
that
me,
are,
man. Wouldn't shock me
doing
if
so
it
well
was
ranked.
an
It's
upset.
so cool, and it's so exciting
Hopefully
to
it's a
be
good
back. I
game.
can't wait to see this whole stadium packed, ready to rock.
I also have the
you are
under
so
in
loved. The fans
LSU
right
and
here absolutely
A&M.
adore you, so we can't wait for
Yeah.
your picks. So the guys are waiting for you. Go ahead.
No
on
way
up.
I could do that,
Right
man.
after break.
No way. I still think the LSU defense sucks. And LSU
Clem's not a
offense
morning
looks
person
great.
or a people person.
I think the
but he is
quarterback's
an I can
improved.
solve
They
this in
got a
4
good
different
running
ways
back.
person.
One of the best offensive
Clem
lines
needs
in the entire
benefits.
country.
Work with principals so we can help you with a
A&M,
plan that's
man,
right for
even with the
Clem.
quarterback issues
Let our
this year,
expertise round out yours.
they're going to have some success against LSU
cheddar
defense.
bourbon club. Taste with
I
premium
couldn't be on the under in that one. I'd have to be on the over in the LSU game if I was
It's
going
almost
to
as
bet
classy
on
as
a
knowing
total.
a British person or eating a bourbon club off fine china. For a limited
Yeah,
time,
but they're
at
throwing the
Jimmy
ball
John's.
against who? They're throwing the ball against nobody.
But I think
They ain't throwing the ball on Notre Dame, man.
some might say perfect. Who's ready?
Notre Dame might win this game by.
Cheez-It, official
What do you
sponsor
think
of the
about
college
Indiana?
football playoff. Today, let's paint with Bear, America's most trusted paint brand.
Wait, we don't have
I
Bear.
think their stock is at an
a whole run
all-time
for under
high.
$100. How much did you spend?
You're betting
More?
LSU.
I thought you said you researched this.
Popular
Don't
pick.
overpay for your next
Might be
project.
the right
Get
side
Bear
there.
quality
Public,
at an everyday low
definitely
price.
been
Only at the Home Depot.
Are your
doing
headlights
well
cloudy and
on the
oxidized,
NFL.
making your
It's a
car
big
look bad?
popular
Are they
pick.
underperforming
LSU
when
is
you need them most? Cerakote's
an
Headlight
extremely public
Restoration Kit
underdog.
restores weathered
I
headlights
worry
back
about
to
their
light
defense,
new
man.
and
I
keeps
worry
them
about
that
their
way for life. Stop wasting your time with solutions that don't last. Cerakote's kit includes everything you need to go from this to this.
Yeah,
Simply
LSU at
wipe away
plus 1.5.
oxidation, give them a light sanding, and apply
You never
the
know
ceramic
that
coating.
1.5 can
That's
save
it.
you.
The true ceramic technology does
I don't
the
think
rest.
it's crazy
Buy
that
any
it could be a
Cerakote's number
1
one
point
selling
game.
ceramic products for under $20 at
34,
these leading
33, or
retailers
like
today.
27, 26.
While you were
I don't know.
away, there were some developments.
Never know, man. Unless it's a very, very
DoorDash can
particular
quickly come to
situation.
your rescue.
I'm always taking whatever
door
points I can
tomorrow.
get with an underdog.
DoorDash.
I like the underdog. in that
USAA,
spot.
you could be eligible if your spouse, parent, or
By the
even
way,
your
guys, if you're
grandparents
just
serve.
coming through the stream now,
That's
just
it.
click that
You're
thumbs
in.
up button.
As a veteran,
Let the rest of
I'm
the people
already
know we're
in.
live.
USAA, are you
Run two
eligible?
models. One is LSU
Stats matter.
22.
Like
the
1
other
in 8 men will be
20
diagnosed with
11.
prostate cancer. So the PEN and the Prostate Cancer
20 to
Foundation want to
11.
encourage you to get
LSU
screened. And now through
offense
November,
scoring
the
11
PEN is
points.
donating to cancer research with select purchases.
Maybe throw that model in the trash
This
bin.
isn't one of those sad, fits in a petite paper bag kind of value meal.
Can't pick a
this
side.
is
Yeah, just
Arby's
watch for fun then.
$7
You don't have
double
to bet
meats
it.
meal. Big
Find something
boy
else to bet
bags
on, man.
only.
You don't have to bet it. It's a
We
coin. It's a
have
coin flip
the
game.
meats.
Coin flip game, man. No one really knows. No one really knows. I don't think it's worth anybody's money. I think it'll be a great. Hopefully, it'll be just a wonderful game to watch and enjoy. And you can bet on the other stuff.
And foot of crow.
LSU's playing defense this year, and Texas A&M is also playing defense this year.
Fly. Soon I too can take to the sky.
Years back over
Still busy
total.
cooking. Well, you're welcome to come and help me a bit, Freya.
Is LSU playing defense this year?
There's no help
You sure
in you
about that?
anymore. Don't you know? Red Bull gives you wings.
We'll see today.
Hims was made for guys who want to see results, whether it's for hair loss, weight loss, or ED. Get quality care 100%
I will say, man,
online. Find the
that
treatment that
Texas
works for
A&M
you.
quarterback
Get started
situation
today at
is still not
hims.com.
good. It's still concerning. They could have some problems.
Pete Thamel just
I think if there is a team that LSU might be able to kind of contain defensively a little, could be a team without really a well-established quarterback.
But honestly, neither one looked apart after their week win losses. But the Bayou Bengals have had fourth quarter rallies. They've had a win where they didn't lead until the final play of overtime. They lost.
Yeah, I mean, LSU is getting way more than 18 points.
Weeks turned into this whirling dervish of havoc wreaking, pass tipping, intercepting, making, tackling, butt kicking guy. And LSU's found some defense. Meanwhile, Texas A&M hasn't been 5-0 in conference play since they were in the Big 12. Enormous game in College Station tonight.
This is a huge game, man. I can't even.
I think the team that wins this
there are
game
some
vaults into the
massive
national
games
spotlight
tonight.
as the
Like
runner
the
to win
night
SEC.
slate is
We're
just
aggressive.
giant.
Mentality we play. I mean, we're looking to
LSU,
destroy
Texas A&M,
somebody every single
Penn
play.
State, Wisconsin,
We hit you, we're going to make sure you
Cincinnati, Colorado. These games
I
are
think we
so
gotta be
good.
physical. We got to control the line of
This is
scrimmage.
such a
I
good
think
day.
They've really developed their pass rush as the years go.
Oh my God!
If you want to win these games in the SEC, you got to win in the trenches.
By the way, guys, it's 11:37.
You know, you've got to be
Still
able
over
to
20
control
minutes
running,
until these
you
games kick
control
off.
the line of scrimmage, you
Hop on the
control a lot
website.
of aspects of the
Get
game.
these picks. I got all the text right here. Everybody that's been hopping on lately, I can just copy paste the exact stuff I've already sent out to the client list, man.
It's going to be unreal.
Try it out if you haven't yet. Try it out. It's a big week. We got a lot of volume. We got huge plays tomorrow as well. Some very big NFL plays this week. My biggest straight bet of the entire year. Ton of plays today.
LSU. But since in LSU's
a lot of volume for the price, man. $29.
Yeah, well,
try it out.
LSU's done
Get you a
everything
whole
that
week.
they need to do to
Whole
create
week of
momentum.
picks.
That's what you always tell your team. They're running the
Got
ball
the World
better.
Series.
Nesmeyer's making plays when he needs to make them. They're
No
playing
brainer.
a lot better on defense, and they're going to need that kind of momentum, you know, playing at Kyle Field, because that's a difficult place to play, and A&M's playing really well as well.
Hopefully Saban comes to West
I think
Virginia.
that A&M's going to have to
Saves
put some
the program.
explosive plays on offense too, because I do believe that the Bayou Bengals will come in there and score some points. Let me show you what to look for when Texas A&M is on offense tonight. Check this out. Now they're going to be in the 3-by-1
Score prediction for this LSU game. What are your guys' score predictions? I know some of you put some scores in there. I'm going to say
the 30-yard line. Fire zone blitz. Look how
score
clean the
prediction.
pocket is. Double move at the top. He should have thrown the ball and led him. It's been a touchdown,
Man.
but not a great throw, but still a
I'm
big
going to say
explosive play in the running game. Now, you see 8 in the box, but this motion is going to take one defender out of the
I'm going to
box.
say
It's
Texas
only gonna be
A&M
7.
wins.
The right guard and the H-back.
I'm going to say Texas A&M
He's
wins
going to kick out the end. The H-back
by 3.
is going to lead through the hole. Watch
I'm going
this
to say
running play right here.
30 to
There's the kick
27.
out. There's the lead, and that's
Let's
exactly
say
how
30
you draw
to
it up. And it's
27. A&M.
tailback, he says, put me one-on-one with the safety, baby.
Kinda what
Let
I'm
me do the
thinking.
rest. And then another 3-by-1, but it's into the boundary. Now,
Come on, Dreamies.
receiver
Don't
at
do
the
it.
bottom is by himself one-on-one. You have a safety in the middle of the field. He's concerned with the boundary players. Another double move for a touchdown at the end. You're going to see a lot of explosive plays from this Aggies offense, Kirk.
Well, they're going to be tested by this LSU defense. I had LSU with Reese their opening night in Las Vegas against USC, and it was like 11 individuals
LSU
playing
defense.
as a unit with a new scheme.
Well, I'll
Now
tell you
have
what,
11
guys.
playing as
Snap of a
one unit.
finger.
I think as the year has
It's
gone
like
on,
people
you've seen
forgot
Blake
about
Baker get these
LSU
guys
when
to
they
buy into
when they
his
lost
scheme.
one
And Let's take a
game.
look at today's road test presented by Goodyear. There's 4 attributes that
They're
Blake
like
Baker
back like
looks for
it's
when it
crazy
comes to
how
his
like
defense. The
right
first
before our
being
eyes they're already top 10
physicality.
again.
And this defense is starting to play with that kind of physicality. That kind of effort is what you love to see. And that's the second thing, speaking of effort, is effort. Braden Swenson is a guy, 4, that Dez's A&M offensive line is going to have to be concerned about, because this defensive front is looking like the LSU standard. The third thing is having a selfless attitude, and it would be able to help this defense out. Nobody represents that more than
Down here
40
late, wondering if you
weeks.
covered
It's all
UNC versus
over the
Virginia.
field in the middle of that
Yeah, I mean, I
defense.
covered
And
every single game this week already.
Keep in mind, this team is not just. Look at
I mean, obviously, I went over that game in the video on Wednesday.
This is not an LSU.
I think I like UNC in the points. The lines come down, though. The lines come down, so you don't have. You kind of missed the good number. I can't remember what that line started at. Just situational football. Virginia's off a Clemson game.
They're playing great.
Yeah, and I think what you're
Is
seeing here
Virginia
is
really
two great
focused
coaches
today?
and coaching staffs happen
Probably
over this
not.
season. You look back a few weeks,
Maybe
you
they
don't know
still
if
win the
these two teams
game.
are gonna go.
I
They
would
both
still
get
lean
hot.
taking
And
the
nice
points
little
with
cherry on top of
UNC.
this particular storyline with the
That's
coaches.
just such a shitty.
Mike
Both
Elko
those
used to
teams.
coach
I
for
mean, that's
Brian
just such
Kelly
a
at
bad
Notre Dame.
game. Not
A lot
worth
of
wagering
familiarity
on.
between these two.
But
I'm excited for it. Kurt's
yeah,
gonna be
I
on
would
the
still
call.
lean
The
toward
eyes of the world are
UNC.
gonna be there, and
They
there's
might
a lot
even
of
pull the
SEC
upset. I mean,
implications
I
on
don't
the
know.
line here early.
How about
It's a
they
bad
had 2
spot, I
sacks in
think,
the
for
first 2
Virginia
weeks,
coming off a
and now they've
Clemson
had
game. I think that's
22
just
in the
bad.
last 5 games. They're on fire, getting that pressure.
1
TV
point
is loud
spread in
trying
there,
to
too,
hear
and
you.
Connor Wigman has still thrown more interceptions than touchdown passes.
That's
Careful
got
about
to change.
big negative
That's got to
plays.
change.
Time for our Saturday Super Dogs
What do you mean?
delivered by DoorDash. They tell me that we are pursuing game-day greatness with these.
You're still at the leaderboard.
Same with
Still
Clemson.
stumbled into one last
What do you
week.
mean, same with
But
Clemson?
I made a really bad
How they
mistake
kind of
last
snuck
week.
up on the
LC's
rankings, you
He's
mean?
taking the alma mater. It's his day in Bloomington, so he's going with FSU.
Okay.
21. I respect that. People think Vandy.
Super Dogs recap. Wow, Lee Corso's going with FSU. I agree, man. I think Florida State might win this game.
Oklahoma State, I think
I
they
mean,
still
hey,
got some fighting them.
what are the games I've called
7-7
this
against
year?
Baylor.
I called
I'm going
Vanderbilt
with
over
the
Alabama.
Cowboys.
I called a few other big
down in
ones.
South Alabama in
Florida
the Sun
State.
Belt. UL Monroe is undefeated in the league. I'll take them.
Florida
plus the points.
State
You
to
heard Blake
beat Miami
talk,
today.
and they got 3 ends
And just
showing
be the
up on that
most
offensive
irrational
side.
thing that could possibly happen.
Going for America.
It makes
You
no
know
sense.
You know what I love
It should
about
be a
Stanford
blowout.
Steve Coughlin and his
Give me Florida
and
State.
his Kent Benson warm-up uniform?
I think Florida State's going to be right in the game, man.
In the show.
I can't. I don't know why. Or Oklahoma.
It's kind of what I'm doing
I
with
think
Duke,
Oklahoma
too.
could be competitive
Playing SMU
versus Ole Miss.
But man, how about this Manny Diaz?
I mean, they have a good defense. If the offense can even do
coordinator
something, they have a
If
chance.
anybody knows how to stop him, maybe the
Duke 11 and a half.
Stay
Yeah,
with him.
I think that's decent. I just think Duke kind of a little overrated, but
So what are you working
UCF
on?
and BYU over the total guarantee.
Love you, honey. We've got 24 hours to
The
get
only
all
thing
of
I'll
this
say on
Highway
that
Patrol.
Then you're gonna need these.
is the fact
Oh, we can
that
deliver that.
Thank you.
UCF is going to run the ball so much.
Today,
That's like
tomorrow,
all they're going to do
get
today.
delivery
That's
at the speed you
BYU's
need
weakness
only at the Home Depot.
defensively.
A message from the Sonic Department
So
of
if
Research and
UCF
Delicious.
is using up 8 or 9 minutes on a drive
New cream slushes for $1.99
and maybe
each. Grab
only
a
getting
power lunch
3 out of it,
or feed a whole family for
then I could definitely see the
Save how you
under
want with the Sonic
in the
$1.99
BYU
menu.
game.
Live free, eat Sonic.
Florida State has
Introducing
no
new
chance.
Roxxon
Bro, it's
gel,
college
the first
football. They
FDA cleared
absolutely
ED
have a
treatment
chance.
available
I
without a
think Florida
prescription.
State can win the game outright.
Roxxon gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your
UNC
partner can
money line.
experience the heights of intimacy.
What? Okay, guys.
New
Am I
Roxxon ED
missing
treatment gel.
something? Is
Let's
there
go to our
like
next
some
segment,
giant
Fairest Calls, inspired by
free
Geico's fair
betting
and fast
competition on
24/7
this
claims
UNC
service.
game? I've had a lot of people ask about this.
We do. Let's play the
Are
clip.
you guys from North Carolina? What's going on? Why are
This literally happens every game. Can we just skip to the action? Nope, nothing but fair and fast claims, just like Geico.
Why
Here's the next
are,
clip, but I don't play the code.
why are so many people
Wow.
interested
Doesn't get any
in
fairer
UNC
than this,
Virginia
boys.
today? Is that better,
For
Kenny?
savings and
Does that
service,
sound
get
better? I
more
want you
Geico.
guys to kind of at least still hear the
Behold, Jimmy
gameplay.
John's new smoked cheddar bourbon club with premium roasted meats.
But the
exquisite,
UNC, man,
smooth bourbon sauce.
so many
It's
people are
almost as
interested
classy
in
as
UNC
knowing a
and
British
Virginia. That's so
or
crazy.
eating a bourbon club off
I
fine
guess it
china.
might be a
limited time at
decent
Jimmy
game. It should be competitive.
Win your bet and get to
So many
crow.
people have been asking about
Eagles,
that.
egg, and
Something going on?
stew.
Let me know, guys. Am I missing
Wasp
something?
and
Is there a
rules
free
apply.
piece
Soon
pick
I
I can enter
too
to predict
can
the
take to the sky.
UNC game correctly?
Are you
Is that
still
the
busy
shit?
cooking?
Two shit
Well, you're
schools
welcome to come and help
I
me,
mean,
Big
I have
Freya.
no interest in that.
Mom,
UNC
there's no
money line, I would
helping
take
you
the points,
anymore.
man, if you like it.
No.
They're pretty
Red Bull
terrible.
gives you weakness.
They're pretty terrible. I'd take the points. The points have already, the line's already dropped, so you're not getting the best price.
When something is off, it can feel hard to hide.
But,
I just learned I'm losing my hair. At Hims,
Virginia, I think Virginia.
You can find treatments for weight loss, ED, mental health, and hair loss.
I actually think they're
Made with
okay.
doctor-trusted ingredients. Prescribed 100% online.
Fuck, it's so bad.
Get started
And they're
today at
coming off that
Hims.com.
Clemson game.
Man, these seats, right? I wonder how the
Coming
other
off
guys.
that Clemson game, man. Now you're home. They never have a huge crowd there.
Should use Game
It's a
Time.
pretty
The
nice
easiest way
stadium
to
where
find away the
Virginia
best
plays.
deals for the best seats with their
But they
Game
never
Time
fill all the
picks.
seats.
What time is this? Game Time.
UNC's had a bad year. Yeah, maybe UNC does get this one.
When you can't rely on
maybe UNC
technology.
does get this one.
You can rely
Maybe go for that plus money.
on Mountain Cold
Let's
Refreshing.
have Vandy beat Virginia Tech and Bama. UC
Coors Light.
in the first
Choose
half.
chill.
Vandy drains all the clock. Yeah.
College Game Day.
Yeah, I
is built
expect
by the Home
UCF
Depot.
to run the ball very well
Or
today on
and
BYU.
in part by Coors Light. Mountain Cold
I mean, guys,
Refreshment. Choose chill.
BYU's what 11 in the country. They're not even favored.
Closing in on kickoff Memorial
You
Stadium
don't
in
even have to
Bloomington,
look
the
into that game. You
undefeated
can just
Hoosiers
blindly
taking
bet
on Washington.
UCF.
And look who's still leading the way.
They're 21 points in fourth. This Clemson will run all over them. Virginia can't stop the run.
Scotty Scheffler did a pretty good job last week.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And UNC definitely has some talent
Look at the big
in the
fella.
running game.
Guest picker is Kyle
Very possible.
Schwarber, World Series champion,
Very
two-time
possible.
All-Star, and
Indiana never
used to
was.
drop bombs
Indiana
around
never
here
was
for
what?
Indiana. Hey, how about you see that edit right there?
Indiana
Philly
never
swing,
was
Indiana
what?
swing. Yeah, that was nice. That was sweet. And look, he's ready to go. Here now, you're full uni almost.
Yeah, I'm ready to rock. This is going to be special. It's going to be special. I'm ready to rock.
It's going to be good. Now, look, we're
I
not going
agree,
to put you
Blair.
on the spot and make you.
Everybody's on
World
Ohio
Series pick
State.
because we start our
Everybody's
Coors Light
just so
Saturday
like obsessed
selections.
with
That is where we're
how
going to start. What
Nebraska
a
got
game last
absolutely
night.
murdered
Freddie
last week.
Freeman winning it in walk-off style.
25 and a half
answer to the
points? Are we
Dodgers.
smoking
we're talking
crack?
the meeting
I'll
room.
take
I
the
got so
points with
many buddies
Nebraska,
that
too.
play for the Yankees. I can't go against the Yankees. Plus, they're going to play like 3 straight in the Boogie Down
Florida
Bronx,
wins, I
right?
promise.
So, yeah,
Spend
that's
you whatever you want.
They got at least
Not
2.
over $500.
I'm all for the
No
Yankees, man.
fucking
I'm a
way.
Yankees fan, been a
Support
Yankees
your
fan,
favorite
but they got to
charity.
play one pitch at
I'm
a time. We say
100%
one
sure
play at a time
Miami
in football.
wins.
They got to go one pitch at a time.
Coach, why don't you send a text to General
Bro.
Manager Boone or whatever and say, why are you putting a guy that hasn't pitched in
Bro, you're
months
tweaking
in?
over there. You
Okay,
must
he'll
have a
find
lot of
out.
money
Freddie
on a
Freeman
parlay or
in
something.
extra innings in a World Series grand salami. Give me
There's
Shohei
no
Ohtani
guarantees in college
and the
football.
Dodgers
There's no
to beat the
100%.
hell out of the Yankees.
Florida
If it was the
State
Phillies,
upset.
I'm riding with the Phillies.
Oh, man.
Lock of the week. Florida State outright.
Yankees in 7. Wow.
Every week, bet
Yankee.
MGM will do a
Okay.
boost
National
on
League
2 or
guy.
3 team parlay.
Not in it.
Suffering long
And two of
time
those
since a
teams
Reds
lose.
fan. I always go
Paid
with
the
the
crap
National League. Dodgers last
that they're
time.
begging me to
Happened
bet.
be watching live.
Oh,
when
they
Freddie Freeman, who's a class act clutch, went deep.
on a
That's so I
2
got
or
Dodgers.
3 team
All right, let's go
parlay.
right into our
I'd pick you every
fastball
time.
wheelhouse right here.
Like they
Notre Dame coming up at noon on
they
ABC. Notre Dame and Navy.
choose
I tell you, I
specific
think that
teams, you mean,
Notre
and they
Dame's
boost
defense is going
those
to take a
specific
while to
teams?
adjust the Navy's offense, but I do think that Notre Dame's going to run with it, run away late. So I'm going
Indiana
right
was
now.
never behind in any
I
game this
think Notre
year.
Dame will just
Even I
control
think
the
you
line
just
of
jinxed
scrimmage
it.
in this game,
Washington
even though I
wins
do
outright.
think Navy's going to give them a game.
Okay, neutral site,
buy his
MetLife
picks
Stadium.
if they win.
They're my super dog, and I got them outright. Give me Navy to beat Notre Dame today.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to Sam. I'm going Navy. I'm going Navy to take Notre Dame.
I agree, man. Numbers
you
are
know,
on the screen.
We got to get
Nuts
this
are nuts.
rivalry
Not to get my
back.
picks
Yeah.
in.
These guys are going to make this spicy and get this thing back going. So Navy over Notre Dame.
Not so fast. Never bet against
I got huge plays tomorrow too, guys. It's not just college. Like we went 6-3 last week in college football. We had a great day. Today's gonna be a great day.
Notre Dame's
But I have my
defense
biggest straight
being
plays
the
of the
difference.
entire year
Howard
tomorrow.
Cross
It's gonna be
up front,
possibly the
Xavier
biggest
Watson
weekend
in
of
the back
NFL.
end. It takes really good discipline.
And you guys
to
get
stop
all my
this
picks
offense.
this coming
I think
week.
Notre Dame's defense has it.
All right, homecoming in
Grab a week of picks,
Tuscaloosa,
man.
both
There's still
Missouri
10
and
minutes.
Alabama desperate who wins it. And we talked about Missouri's quarterback may not
Pop
play.
on the
Brady
website,
Cook.
put
So
your
even
phone
if he
in on the
does, he
order.
won't be 100%.
I'll send you the exact texts that have already been sent to the group immediately.
I think Alabama's bouncing back. I think, Kalen's taking a right
Saban's
approach
taking
with the
Bama.
TNT,
Shocker.
takes no talent.
That
get all
MGM
those
will be
things
like
fixed
Indiana,
that-
LSU, and
that really
Oregon
are
to
just
win boosted.
discipline type things that can make Alabama a really good team.
The
Gotcha,
pressure at
gotcha.
Bama is because of this man. I think Kalen DeBoer is a phenomenal
Yeah, I don't mess with
head
any of
coach.
that.
I think he
That
gets it
boosted
figured
stuff.
out.
They always
win
cap it
this
too.
particular massive.
So like I
leadership
bet
culture
100,
going
I bet
forward
I
game.
bet literally
Yeah, I think it's
thousands
gonna be
of
a big
dollars
bounce
on
back
these
for Bama.
games.
I mean, after a tough loss.
So I think when you do
don't ever
those
count these
boosts
guys out, especially
that
when
some of the
Coach
books
Saban's
give
there. He
out,
has
you
the
can
guys
only
rolling.
bet
So,
like $30 or
this coach's gonna have it
$40.
going.
I'm pretty
Got Bama.
sure.
A nice pick.
I think I saw it once on FanDuel. I was like, oh, that looks interesting. And I clicked on it. It was like maximum bet $40.
Alabama's had 3
that doesn't work
tough
for
weeks
me.
if you include the South Carolina game.
Yeah, sure.
So I don't think it's
Like,
just
I have
it's,
about
hey, it's Alabama, they're
$2,500
just no
out today
problem, they're
already.
going to get right.
I can't
good
really do
news
the
for
boost.
Alabama is Brady Cook, game time decision. Looks like he's going to try to give it a go. Nate Noel, their starting running back, is out. So I think Bama's defense wins this football game. It's
Wow,
still
they're
got a lot of work
all
to do to
picking
get
Bama.
right.
Maybe Missouri
Your number one
somehow
team
covers.
is Oregon against Illinois. Nobody saved the graphic for Alabama and Missouri. Now I need a quick one here. Illinois, Oregon.
This game
Oregon,
is
and they
very
cover, too.
interesting.
no
Oregon,
doubt.
Illinois.
They're number one team to me right now.
It
Seems like they don't have
feels
relief syndrome. They
pretty
beat Ohio
easy.
State, then they beat the hell out of Purdue. Obviously, you
feels
love that. I
pretty-
like Oregon to continue to roll.
Yeah, I'm taking Oregon. I mean, best team.
I mean, it's a
in the
lot of
country right now. I'm
points,
taking
but
Oregon.
everybody.
Oregon closer to the expert
I'm
thing.
surprised they're taking
Tosh
Oregon.
McCoy,
I
the
thought
defense coordinator for
Illinois would
Oregon's
be
doing a great job. I think they've had
a popular
5 points, 14
underdog.
points or under, so close. I think Illinois hangs in there, but
He said
Oregon wins.
If Florida State wins, what do I get?
No quick.
Shout out.
Night game in Camp
Florida
Randall,
State
Penn State,
wins.
Wisconsin. You know, I was really struggling with this one because Wisconsin.
I thought you were on
Has
Miami.
been really great the last 3 games, only giving up 1 touchdown. But I don't know if I can trust their offense, so I'm going Penn State.
Yeah, I think Penn State has been one of the most complete teams so far this season, so I'm going to stick with
Penn State's
State.
a good football
Massive
team.
game day implications on the line here in the bounce house. And if Penn State can just remind themselves to pound the rock, not what they did in the first half against USC.
Yeah, I
think they
agree.
win
I agree with
easily.
McAfee.
Yeah, I think
They
Penn
got to run
State
the
has
ball.
this pretty easy right now, so going Penn State.
Are
Penn
they all
State's
going Penn?
looking
How is
ahead
no
to
one
the
taking
Buckeyes.
Wisconsin?
Makes it a close game.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I thought Wisconsin
Drew Aller,
was
Tyler Warren,
super popular
coming off
this
a
week.
bye week. I think Penn State is able to travel into that hostile environment.
Wow, they all took Penn State. All right, maybe that's an upset.
Big 12, both teams still in the race. Cincinnati, Colorado. That's the late one on ESPN, 10:15 Eastern. I like Colorado in this game. I think we're going to see more of Travis Hunter, too, so I like Colorado.
I like Colorado. I think they've created some
Dogs are
momentum
live
by the
today.
way they
Oklahoma
played.
State
I
can
think
win
Deion's
outright.
done a great
Looking
job
West
this year. I
Virginia,
like Colorado.
Washington,
Cincinnati
Kansas
only has
as
2
well.
losses by 1 point and then by a game-winning
Yeah,
field
West
goal. So they think
Virginia,
that they could probably be undefeated. So Cincinnati, I have
probably
massive
not.
respect
Probably
for.
not West
With that being
Virginia.
said,
The other
Colorado's
3,
on a Big 12
possible.
championship hunt. Give me the
Possible.
Buffaloes.
Yeah, being from Ohio, definitely
Miami
want to take
wins
Cincinnati here,
guaranteed.
but
Yeah, they're only favored
I
by a
just don't
million
think
points.
that the offense is good. They haven't really blown anyone out this year,
It's a
and
bold
being in
prediction.
Colorado with that high-powered offense, I mean,
Give me
it's
a
just gonna
lock
be
for one of the
tough.
12 o'clock
So go
games.
Colorado.
Analysis.
Oh, I can give you multiple.
Colorado.
Everything's on the
That was really
website.
quick.
DanPicks.net.
Brandon
There are
Swarsky was
some
at IU. He
absolute home
transferred to
runs today.
Cincinnati. He's having a great year. The problem for Cincinnati
Big
is their
ones, man. We
defense.
got some big plays
Near the
today on
bottom
the
of the
client
Big
list.
12, I think Shedeur Sanders.
There are some
Travis
lines
Hunter,
that are
big night.
way off today.
BYU and
Way
UCF.
off.
BYU's undefeated. UCF has a losing record. Knights are favored. Somebody knows
Yeah,
something?
I agree.
The disrespect of the Cougars. You guys got to stop
Being
it. This
like
is what's gonna
crazy
happen.
over
They're going to
Miami,
stop
like.
UCF's running game, or UCF is tops
All
in
right.
the conference running the
Pretty
ball,
bold
and then
prediction.
force them to throw it, creating turnovers. BYU beats UCF.
I'm with you. I think BYU all the way. in this
Wow,
one.
I think
they're
BYU can
on.
handle what UCF is good at. The
Yeah,
sportsbooks
no, I
making this
agree.
the way
I
they
agree
are.
with what
I'm
you're
very
saying. You're
confused. Give me the
going crazy
Mormons
over Miami.
to get another
I don't
big
know
time
why.
win.
Yeah, I'm going to go with BYU over this one.
BYU.
Why are they all taking BYU?
1979.
This is crazy. This is insane.
My hometown team.
Beautiful downtown Orlando.
Beautiful downtown Orlando.
Oh,
UCF.
Of course,
This
of course,
BYU
don't know what
team,
he's
like
talking
your team
about.
in '79, maybe a team of destiny.
Yeah.
They keep finding ways to win games late. Jake Retzlaff, I think, finds a way again today in a close game. I like
I
BYU.
really want to see UCF.
Wow,
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
BYU
You're
on
the
the
only one.
panel.
Thank
You're
you.
thinking that prayer to make the field goal go left is still working.
Your picks
BYU to
competition
keep you with
for
another win.
a free
That's
week
right.
of your pick.
79 Holiday Bowl.
Make it a
first bowl
community
win
event.
in Indiana history for the first time in 99 years.
I don't know how I'd set
Texas
that
is
up.
playing in the state of Tennessee.
I already look at data and
Vanderbilt
info,
all-time,
and I'm
oddly enough,
busy
is
12, 15 hours a day
8-1 against the
looking at all this
Longhorns.
stuff. I can't
Do they
do
pull
that.
another upset this afternoon?
That would be
I think
fun.
Vandy
Maybe I
keeps
could
it
do it in
close
college
early. I
basketball
think
or
they're going to play a
something with the
high-spirited
bracket.
game in the first
March
half, but
Madness.
Texas is too big, too physical, too much talent. I expect to see much more Arch Manning, too, in this game than we saw in the
Texas.
Georgia game. I'm going Texas.
They all go in
I think
Texas.
Texas
By the
will
way,
prevail in
guys,
this
I
game.
wasn't
think
paying
they have too
attention.
much talent. I
They
think Vandy's
all
gonna
take
put up a heck of a
Colorado.
fight, though.
Vandy, tough place to play,
Did
right, Coach?
anybody take Cincinnati on the panel? I could rewind it.
More
more fans than Nate did.
You guys saw it. Just drop a comment real quick.
Yeah,
Did
Coach
anybody take Colorado, or was everybody on Colorado?
Once said after loss.
I know most of
somebody
them
has
were.
to pay for what just happened.
Yeah.
I feel like
I know most
Sarge
of
and
them were.
Texas are going to rally after what happened. Big letdown. I think Vandy is on the receiving end of it. Give me Texas.
Yeah, I'm going with the same with you, Pat. I think that someone's going to have to take the brunt of the blow
All
right here after a
Buffaloes.
big loss. So
The whole
Texas
panel
gonna hand it
in
out.
Colorado.
Good.
They've been
Works.
doing this. So last week,
Texas is still
they were
my
constantly
favorite to
like
win the
trying to
national
avoid the whole
championship.
graphic being one
Texas.
team.
Today we learned
Today,
the
it's
mental
been like a
makeup
bunch of these
Texas
games. They
because
all
of
took
last week, not
Penn
just
State.
losing, but the buildup of that.
They
And then to
all
go
took
to
Alabama.
Vandy,
They all
it's hard
took
to get back
Colorado.
up another week. I think the maturity has to show up for Texas today. They're going to get challenged.
They
Close
all
game. Texas wins.
are taking
I
Texas.
feel like this is either going to go down to the wire or Texas is going to win like
Yeah,
52-7.
Exactly. He said what I said earlier on the live stream. That is either a blowout or an upset. I don't see an in between.
You get to Aggies favored
I really
by a
don't.
single against the Bayou Bengals. I think I'm going to have to go with the visiting team. I think the Bayou Bengals will
We're
win
all
a
going
close
to take
game up
LSU.
to
Well,
College
Saban
Station.
probably won't.
I think LSU just got momentum.
Your
I
money
think
out.
both
It's gonna be a
coaches have
scary
done a
day.
great job improving their team, but I
Put
think
your money in,
LSU's
man.
got the momentum right
I
now.
love scary days.
LSU.
I have a lot of
Texas
sharp picks that are
A&M's
against the
offense
grain
is just
today.
like
I am not on
college
the
offense yet. I think
casual
they'll figure
lines
it out.
today,
I
man.
think Nussmeier and the boys go Tigers.
I
Get
went
big
sharp
time
today,
win
man. My
down
stuff
there
is
in College Station.
Yeah, I'm going to go
ready to
against all
go.
you guys. I'm taking A&M this game.
I'm rooting
I feel
for
like this is a
chaos
big game
today,
down
man.
there. Fans going to be hyped. 12th man's going to be real, and got A&M over
Sometimes
LSU.
I lose
It's
because
a
my picks are
great
too
pick.
sharp.
Denver,
I'm always like
listen to this.
going against the
home team
grain
in this
on
game
everything,
has won
but
the last 7.
the way I bet.
Okay. Wow.
Texas A&M.
A lot of LSU.
That's a 3-2 split right
Couple
there.
A&Ms.
Street will be calling the game. That's
All right.
about what we would expect. So,
All right.
they say the schedule has been a little soft.
Right.
This is Indiana. I mean, what constitutes a soft schedule? Nobody in the history of college football has lost more games than Indiana. The fact of the matter is they can get their 8th win, tie the best start in school history, and do it before Halloween. You got a chance to go 8-0 right now. So if you're sitting around waiting for the Hoosiers to be unmasked and masquerading as pretenders, you might be waiting for quite some time as they chase a little history against UW today.
It's going to be crazy sellout, and it's going to be loud.
Indiana, what do you guys think? Indiana getting it done today?
All State is going to want to know.
You guys like in Indiana, keep it moving?
We got a good, capable team coming in that we got to be ready for.
They're going to keep on trucking today?
I think we'll come out on top.
They're playing fantastic football. They're certainly in that.
Be quite an environment there with game day.
Teams in the country right now.
They're here for a reason because we're winning games, creating a lot of excitement. Now we got to do our part.
4.5 centuries since they won more than 8 games.
Washington's
They can start 8-0.
offense
Indiana
gets
or
going. They should
Washington.
win.
Indiana's quarterback is out.
All right,
They
you like
start
Washington
David
to
Jackson,
win?
young quarterback. I believe that
Indiana will
Washington's
run the
defense
ball
under Belichick
today.
will show him some looks he has not seen
Derek,
before,
I got to
like
ask you a
Kurt
question.
said.
Do you
They
take
didn't
every
fly
favorite?
all this way to get Sick Daddy's autograph.
You
Boy,
like these
you
big,
done.
highly ranked favorites?
Hard to go against the spirit that these people have here in Indiana.
Yeah,
what they've been able
game
to
days there
accomplish
probably
on
gives
state
them a
with the
boost.
Hoosiers.
Fans are fired up. Definitely a pretty good environment. The weather looks nice too. I'm sure that must have been a really fun tailgate.
To celebrate them, Pat, coach coming back. It's a lot to obvious, a ton of momentum. But I just sensed something. I didn't know I was on the board here.
There you go.
Wow, Desmond Howard took Washington.
You're not changing your Hey, how were you saying straight, bro?
I'm picking Washington. I'm sorry.
Wow.
The bookends got you down.
2 Washingtons and 1 Indiana.
This me?
Here's the deal. This city of Bloomington is alive. Governor Holcomb is literally standing right over there. The president of the university is over there. The athletic director's over there.
Yeah,
Kyle
it looks
Schwarber's
like a
back in
perfect
town.
football day.
Signetti is in full force in Indiana, and they're not going to let a Washington Husky team come in here and ruin it. Give me the Indiana Hoosiers by 1 million points.
By 1 million. All right, hit the alt spread. Indiana by 1 million.
All right. I mean, Sig's got these guys going. This thing's real. These fans are real. Everyone knows what this is about. Hoosier Nation knows what this is about. I mean, the O-line's tough. What big quarterback.
Duke in Wisconsin.
Big test for the quarterback today, but still
Solid.
Jackson,
They're both
he's
at
got
home.
this
They're
thing.
both at home.
Hoosiers by
They got a
1,000,
chance.
man. Let's go.
They got a chance.
It's obvious who I'm picking. Obvious. I don't want anyone to forget. Don't forget, Indiana.
Yeah, FanDuel minus 999,000.
Champions.
52,000 strong. They've sold out every seat.
All right,
in this
guys,
place
let's
for
go,
the
man.
rest of the season.
Saturday,
this is
baby.
the beginning of something special in the great state of Indiana. It is an honor to be here. Schwarbo, you're the man. Indiana's a great place. Come visit it. And this is electrifying, Regis.
Good luck with everybody. Everybody with your picks, man. I hope everybody catches today. I think I'm going to schedule a live stream for later tonight to go over NFL one more time. So definitely subscribe if you haven't yet, because I don't know when I'm going to go live, but you'll get notified if you are a sub. So probably going to try to go live maybe around noon or 1 a.m.
to the following presentation of the Southeastern Conference
later tonight, trying to go over NFL. Might do it in the morning, but I'm going to try to get on here and go over NFL one more time.
It's always an amazing atmosphere.
We'll see what happens, man.
Hard to beat a football Saturday at Ole Miss here at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.